Hello everybody, it's Tracy, and guess what? I have been tagged. Oh yes, I got tagged yesterday by Alicia, and her YouTube name is iScrapHappy. And so I have a list of my top 20 faves of 2011. And so, I try to think of some things that I just either discovered or bought or really started using in 2011. And so I have some of those things on the list, and I also have some of my old standby things that I just really love. I did a list for 2010, so some of the things are the same on that list. Okay, so let me get started. I hope I can get through this video. I have tried to do this video like 4 or 5 times because I just kept getting interrupted. My husband is home today. Enough said. The first of my daughters just got home from school. My baby girl is due to get home from school. So anyway, let me just hurry up and try to get this video done. The first one is my Selfie Printer, and this is by Canon. I got this at the end of 2010, but I didn't start using it till 2011, and oh my gosh, it is like one of the best things I have ever bought for scrapbooking. It's a small printer, so all of the pages that come out are 4x6. But the cool thing about it is you can do 4x6, you can do half of 4x6, you can do a quarter of 4x6, and you can do 8s. So you can have little itty bitty pictures, all the way up to 4x6 pictures, which is really, really cool for mini albums or anything you need a small picture for. And what you do is you just stick your SD card in there, or you can hook it up to your computer with a USB cord. I put my SD card from my camera in there, and I just choose the pictures I want and just print. And it's fast, and the print is really, really good quality. Love it. Best thing. One of the best things I've ever bought. Okay. So number 2 is my label maker. And the one I have is the Dymo letter tag. I also have the other one I also have like the pink one. Let me show you. This one. But this is the one that I use the most. I love to label mostly everything. It just makes life easier for me. And so I use this a lot. And you can get that at Michael's. They also sell them at Walmart and all different places. Number 3 is my Martha Stewart scoreboard. Who does not love the Martha Stewart scoreboard? So I like to use my bone folder, the big bone folder by Martha Stewart, rather than the one that came with it, although that works too. And I find that I use this constantly. Love it. It's like the best, one of the best things she ever made. Okay, what's next? Oh, okay. Let me see if I can find one. Next on my list is Martha Stewart punches. She has the most awesome, Martha Stewart has the most awesome punches. I love them. This is an example of one. I have a ton. I mean, I have way too many Martha Stewart punches, but I love them. Love them. She has the best designs. They work well. The price is decent, especially with a coupon. Great products. Next would be my Magnolia magazines. Magnolia Ink magazines. This one is the first one for this new year. Love this magazine. The quality is wonderful. The pictures are wonderful. The projects are wonderful. It's just a delight to look at. And of course, the sweet, sweet little Magnolia stamps are featured, and they are so cute. I have all of the Magnolia Ink magazines except the very first one. Perhaps one day I will get it, but I'm not worried about it. I just love that magazine. The next thing on the list, I'm on number 6, and that is Spellbinders. I keep my Spellbinders in this book, 12x6 book I made. And this year, I really expanded my Spellbinders collection. So, I have a few other in there, but mostly they're Spellbinders. So, yeah. I love the Spellbinders. They just work. They work with everything. Cards, layouts, mini albums, whatever you want to use them for. They're great. The next thing is my stamp press. This is really a nice tool. It's my Fiskars. And what you do is you put your stamp here and you press it down instead of a block. Of course, I still use the blocks, but this is really nice too. And I just got that last year. Next, number 8. My corner chompers. What did I ever do before I had my corner chompers? I love them. They work on everything. Chipboard, multiple sheets of paper, whatever you want to chomp a corner on. Okay. So next would be my OTT Ot Tulip Light. So let me show you it. I got this light on Thanksgiving and I love it. It works so well. And it like bends. This moves, you know, to bend to wherever you need your light. And I really, to me, that was the best buy. And I got it so inexpensively. I believe it was like $18.99. Oh my goodness, I wish that I knew that I would love it so much. I would have bought another one. Or maybe another 2. Oh well, now I know. Okay. Next on the list is my Stampin' Up! Matte Pack. And this is what this is. Whoops. Oh, sorry. I just slung that camera around by accident. Okay. So, this is what the matte pack looks like by Stampin' Up! Is that the right side? No, that's the right side. Okay, so basically you use a pick. I use either this one or my Tim Holtz one, and you use these little guides so you can make your little holes for your brads, buttons, whatever. Stitching. It also comes with the foam and this little mat. Very handy little tool. Not a new tool, but it's new to me. I got it last year. Alright, next is my Eileen's clear glue. Now, last year I had the regular Eileen's, traditional Eileen's on my list, but I really love this. I discovered this one last year, and it's just like the other glue. It's just clear, and basically I think it's like a psychological thing for me. I just like to see it clear. I don't have to worry about whether it's not going to dry clear or not. Okay. Next, my Xyrons. Now, I've had my Xyrons for a few years, but last year I really started using them a lot more. This is a little small one, and this is the 5-inch one. Love this thing. You can use it for adhesive, with adhesive of course, but you can also put laminating in here, and I have done that. I use this to laminate some things too. It's just a really good tool. I'm thinking seriously about getting the bigger one, but I'm still in the thinking phase. I don't know. I'm not sure I really need that, but I really love my Xyron machines. Okay, so the next thing are stamps. I love my stamps. I really got into my stamps even more last year, but these stamps in particular are new to me, very new to me. Started with them last year, and since then I have bought a bunch. Here are a few of them, and they are by Amy R. And I love the Amy R stamps because they are small. Let me show you one that's actually been cut, and that is how they look. And they're small. They fit into like the EK Success punches, like the real estate sign and the little ticket one and stuff. And I love the fonts. And they also work really nicely with Spellbinders. So yeah, these are a few of them. She has awesome stamps. And Amy R has a YouTube channel called Prairie Paper and Ink. Oh my goodness, she does some awesome cards. She is my favorite card maker, and I love her stamps. Oh, and you can find those stamps at allthatscraps.com and other places too. Alright, next on the list are my Recollections embellishments. These in particular. This is what they look like in the packaging. And they are flat backs. So I have a ton of them in this little container. And you can see how on the back you just peel the paper off and they're flat. See? Isn't that cool? I love those. I just love them. I mean, I don't know how to explain it other than I love them. Okay. And it is a total favorite of mine. And they have all kinds. That there, I just showed you a few kinds, but they have all different shapes and everything. I mean, almost any kind of shape you can imagine. And I have other shapes, but they're not really handy. Okay, so the next thing is a really cool thing. And it is my stamping mask paper. This stuff is great. Now, a lot of people use, what do you call it? Oh my gosh, Post-it notes. And that's fine, I guess. But this, I really love. And with these, they come in sheets, and you cut them up the way you want. And I'll show you an example of a card I made masking. Okay, so I made this little card with Tilda, Magnolia stamp. And the way I got her background is that I masked her. This was the mask that I used. And I stamped her and colored her. Then I stamped this one in the on the mask paper and cut it out. And then you peel. I can peel this backing off. And it sticks right on top of her perfectly. Then you just go to town stamping, and none of the stamps get on her because it's all on here. Isn't that cool? Not new, but it's new to me because I'd never done it before, but I love it. And this stuff is called the Inkadikadoo stamping mask paper. And I believe they have other brands out there, but I'd never found it, and this stuff was hard to find. I just happened to find this at an out-of-the-way craft store many miles away from me that I just happened to be at last April. Okay. Now let me see. The next thing are my scissors. Okay. So these are my favorite favorite scissors. And look at how you use them. You see how they're little teeny tips for cutting out tilde and all the other little characters, but this part is big and it's so comfortable for me. I love them. These are my Fiskars. I have another pack on standby just in case, and they're called Soft Grip. I love these scissors. These are so cool. Now I have these but really I have a hard time with these. I have a hard time controlling these. I need to have a good grip, and these I can control very, very well to get the tiniest of details. So these Fiskar scissors, and that is number 16. So we're on 17. 17 on my list are my Dewdrops and my Cat's Eye inks. I love them. They're very handy. They're good for small areas you want to ink up, small stamps, or small areas of stamps. Like sometimes maybe for paper piecing you might want to ink up a dress or a hat and not the whole thing. This is really good. They're also good for edging papers. So they're really, really good. I really like those little Dewdrops and Cat's Eyes. So number 18 is my Papertrey Ink paper. This happens to be a variety pack. I constantly use the vanilla, I think it's called, what is it? I think it would be on this list here. And it's called, not vanilla, it's called Vintage Cream. The Vintage Cream and the white one and the black and the brown, those are the ones that I use the most for my cards. But for my cards I use Papertrey ink as a base. It's nice and thick and sturdy and really good quality. So I love Papertrey ink cardstock for the base of my cards. So number 19. Number 19 is my Cuttlebug. Oh my goodness. This little thing, she's old, but she works fantastically. I use her for everything. Embossing folders, Spellbinders, my Sizzix dies. It does everything. The big dies, the extra long dies, everything. And it works perfectly with those things. I love this, and I'm always, always, always using this. So she had to make the list. And so my last thing on my list are my electronics. And my electronics include my laptop, my Kindle Fire, which you can see all the little prints on, and my ancient but still hanging in iPod. Those three electronics are my must-haves. I love them. I'm always using them. I use my laptop and my Kindle for internet, to to see you guys on YouTube, to look at blogs, whatever. And I'm always listening to my music, and I listen to books on my iPod while I work, while I craft, scrapbook, and all that. And so I just couldn't do it without those things, especially my iPod. Oh, I guess I could live without my internet, but I could not live without my iPod. But I really would not want to live without any of them. And so those are my top 20 faves for 2011. Yay, I got through it and I made the video, and I'm really happy, and I really love everything on my list. So now I know that most people have been tagged, but I know that everybody has not been tagged because I wasn't tagged until yesterday. So what I'm going to do is try to find some people that I have not seen videos, favorites videos from. And I will tag them. I'll put them at the bottom of the video where you can read it under the video. And yeah, so that is it. And thank you so much for watching. And have a great day. Bye-bye.